We weren't recording. Sorry. We are now.
Yes. That's okay. This was the easiest one. Now we can go, let's go over to the 7-night. This one I get so many questions about. So let's walk through the 7-night stay. So as you can see, has some of the information on there, pretty high level overview of this program. But you can see all of the live inventory for this program. So before you or anybody, from your group, your downline or your upline, sometimes they have questions too. Whoever, before they're booking, they can come here and look at all of the live inventory. I think that this one, I definitely get the most questions on. So Lee, let's walk through some of this live inventory so that we can show everybody like the most effective ways to search for a 7-night stay. So as you see, Lee clicked on see live inventory, and then it's going to tell you you're being redirected. So if you already know that you want this, or if you're not in the Club Seacret site, or if it's just like random in the middle of the day and you're like, what's the live inventory? You can actually just go directly to 7nightstaygetaway.com. And it'll take you right to this site as well. So if you already know that you want to just search through the inventory and you don't want to go through all of the steps of logging on to Club Seacret, all of that, you can just go directly to 7nightstaygetaway.com. Or maybe you don't have a getaway point, but you wanted to show some people, the getaways and what's there. You can go to this site and then start looking through the inventory. So once you get to the 7-night stay getaway site, you'll click on learn more. It's right there where Leah's clicking. And this is how you get to, obviously you can learn more about the program, but it has the demo details for the demo site. So you can log in with these details. Do not change these details. So many people go in and try to change the password. They think it's their login. It is not. This is for everybody to use so that you all have access to the live inventory. So you'll log in with the Club Seacret details right there. So then you can see the inventory. Yeah. So then go to sign in. And then, okay, so at the top, you can learn more about it. You can read about the benefits, what you get with this voucher, more about the program. But I always just go, once you understand what it is, you'll go to explore resorts. And then you'll choose your benefit. Everybody's benefit will always be a 7-night getaway. And that's what the benefit for this program is. And then you'll choose a region. So then, yeah, you hit apply benefit and then it'll pull up with choosing a region. Now, the great thing about this program is you can choose multiple regions in one search. So what I always like to do is keep my search somewhat vague. So Lee, let's go to choose a region. Let's do the drop down. And let's do Mexico. Okay, and then you'll choose Mexico again. And then let's do Baja, so Cabo. Yep. Let's do Cancun. Let's do Mazatlan. And let's do Puerto Vallarta. And then let's go back up to the country region area. Let's do Caribbean. So I want to stick in that area. So let's do Bahamas. Let's do Cayman Islands, Dominican Republic. Let's do St. Martin. Oh, I'm praying for a free one over there. Okay, now I think that's good. Well, should we do another one? Well, that's fine. So let's use those. And then So you can keep adding to those regions, or I'm just going to stick with those. So let's just stick with that list, but you can literally keep adding. So if you were like, hey, I want to go to Europe, or let's see what's over in Africa, or let's see what's over, you can add as many as you want. You can just keep doing it and pulling over the results. Let's just stick with these ones for right now. What I always recommend though is making your travel dates a wide range, because this program is set up just on 7-day increments. So say you put in there, I want to go July 1st through July 8th, but there's a property that's available July 2nd through July 9th. It's not going to come up because it doesn't match your criteria exactly. And so it's hard to determine what's actually available for very specific dates for these properties. So I always recommend keeping the dates super wide open. So Lee, let's do it tomorrow through the end of September. Okay, and then I always keep these the same, just minimum occupancy, all of that, and then no preference, keep it open, and then find results. So let's see what it has to give us. And then maybe I'll be booking a trip to Mexico. All right. So it's going to pop up usually with inventory that is like featured resorts. The way that you find the no cost is by searching the lowest price. So you'll go and you'll click on that tab that says lowest price, and then it's going to pop up with all of those that have no additional charge. So then you can see, if you go back up, Lee, go back up to the top. So this presidential suites, which actually, guys, this is a super nice property. I looked into it for one of our, let me plug my computer in, it's about to die, for one of our other trips, and it's a really, really nice property. So that one has no additional charge for those dates of July 22nd through July 29th. So if I were like, hey, I love this, I'm going to book it, just click on there and finish the booking process. But Lee, if you want to scroll down just so we can see, so there's no charge in the Bahamas, in Cabo, see, St. Martin, let's go. So there's a no additional charge in St. Martin, and that one sleeps 4 people. There's no charge over here, more in the Bahamas. So guys, as you can see, and actually Lee, if you want to go back up to the 4 one, so the St. Martin right here. So this one, it sleeps 4 people. So you're not going to be paying anything additional for those extra people who are going with you. So it's not, no charge just for 2 people, no charge. It's no charge for however many fits in that unit. So if you want to bring 4 adults to that trip, you definitely can. So it's all based on how many the room will hold. So yeah, there's more with the 4 and more 4. So
And that one's a 2-bedroom. So
oh yeah, full 2-bedroom, yes. So you can see there's a wide range of properties in this, and there are lots of no charge options. You just have to make sure that you're searching with a pretty wide range of dates. Yeah, it just keeps going and going. So I recommend keeping your options open, not limiting yourself. And Lee, do you have any other recommendations for that on what would get the best search result outside of that?
I think the biggest question we have is people will say they can't find any of the no charge. And it's just to remember that your no charge options are generally within the next 30 days. But like you said, don't just put a specific week, try to be as open as you can. And the other thing is, we like it because you can find these gemstones, like not necessarily going in. You may not find like, I'm going to Dallas next week, let me go find a property in Dallas. And then people get upset because they can't find one. Well, there may not be anything available, or there just may not be great options. So broadening your horizon a little bit and being like, ooh, where could I go on vacation? Like, what's something different? I mean, there's so many that we see, when it's ski season, there's lots of places, but it's, being as open as you can be, and then booking within that 30-day window, because like this one, you can see it's considered an upgrade when you want to reserve further into the future.
Lee,
But, yeah.
I only see the Zoom screen. I don't see you sharing your screen anymore. Maybe it's me.
I wonder if when I started recording, if it.
Well, I was seeing your
Okay.
screen up until this point.
1 second. Everybody but you can see it.
Oh no, this is a problem. Yeah, it disappeared.
Everybody says, I can see it, and they're laughing at you. No, I'm kidding. They're not laughing at you.
Here we go. Maybe this. I know, I don't know what happened.
You still can't see it?
I can't, like, I only saw Zoom. Actually, I just went to this one, but let's see. Here we go. I can see it, but now I can't see you. I don't know what happened to my Zoom. Yeah, I can't see it. Maybe I should close it and start it again. I don't know. We can keep going. So I can.
You're gonna fly blind. You've done this enough. Come on, you know, no kidding.
I know.
Well, how about this? Do you want to jump back on? And since I didn't have the recording going, I can just go right back to the beginning and just kind of show that for people that didn't see the very beginning.
Sure.
You want to try that?
Sure.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
see you in a minute.
Okay, bye.
Let's see if I can get back over. Okay.
Can't
So-
even leave my Zoom.
Will it let you leave?
No, it shows I'm a post attendee. This is what Zoom is showing me, is that like I've left the meeting. Sorry, everybody. I promise I know how to use Zoom. Here we go. Actually, I think I got it back up. I can see your screen. I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Yeah.
back to, let's see. So where do you want to go? You want to go look at Getaways some more?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go back over there. So, well, we just did the 7 nights, so let's do the dine and stay unlimited. So everybody who's not familiar with this program, it is a newer program. It's really, really awesome. I'm actually pretty excited about this program. It is, you get unlimited vacations to any of these participating hotels for a year. You just pay for the food. So if you wanted to stay, 6 nights at different places all throughout Europe for an entire year, you can do that. And there's it's over 1,200 properties that you get to choose from. And they range from like island properties off of Greece to the Swiss Alps to like anything you can think of throughout Europe. And then there is one place, is it in the Dominican Republic? I think it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like one of those, and I know that they're trying to expand beyond Europe. So this program it's really cool. So if you want to go to the Sea Live inventory, this is how you guys can search what's available. So you would just click on that tab. It's going to take you here, and then you can start searching for, what property you want. Now you can go, all hotels. You can look at different regions. This one, you'll definitely look at the property, and then you'll see what's available. But everybody, make sure that you see how much the food is, because it's not one set cost for every single property. It varies. So some, it might be $30 a day. Some of them might be $200 a day. And the properties also vary. So some of them are hotels, some of them are like ski chalets, and there's even some castles in here, which is really awesome. So just keep an eye out, at the property style. See this one, let's see, price per person per night for breakfast and dinner it's 52 euros for the summer and 59 euros for the winter. So it will tell you for each one of these properties what that cost is. That way there's no surprises for you. And I know that after talking with some of our vendors for this program, they said that a lot of the properties, if there's availability, they will let you extend your stay. So if you like stayed the 6 days, you don't have anywhere to go after that, you were maybe planning on going home, but you like loved it so much, a lot of the properties will just let you extend it if they have the availability. So keep that in mind, but don't plan on it. So, you know, you can search by, if you want to go back to the search. So let's look at the countries. Yeah. So, let's do Switzerland. So there you can see there's some really cool properties over here. I think you can also look by, yeah, so you can look at country and then you can look at region. I'm not familiar with the regions, but if you know a specific region that you want to go to, like these all just look, I mean, I don't recognize any of them, but if you know a region, then you can choose the region and then that, you know, pull up something specific for you. But these, I mean, it's a really, really good program. And maybe you're going to a certain region and, you know, none of the hotels have that extended time, but you want to line up 4 hotels in that same region so that you can spend a month somewhere. You can definitely do that. So it's really awesome.
Yeah, and just
then,
something else to note about this is the way this program works is once you choose this voucher and you go in the first time and insert your voucher code, it will guide you through the process of registering that code to you so that you can use it over and over again. So then you'll come in and use the same code. And that's what you do. You, if I were to try to book a hotel, I don't have a code in there, so it's not going to allow me to keep moving. But the booking process is pretty straightforward. And if you have questions about it, we have the FAQs, but it also, find it. If you go to they have some FAQs on the front page as well as to like how to book it, booking FAQs here. And then if you ever have any questions, or let's say you inquired from a hotel and you haven't heard anything, you can submit this form at the bottom and they are really good about getting back with you via email. And that way they can find out what, you know, try to help with that property and contact them. Also speaking the language better than me and Catherine do.
yeah, that's for sure. One thing I will say is that you can't book multiple properties during the same dates. So it's not like I could be like, hey, I am going to book something in Italy and in France and in Greece all on the same dates. The system won't let you do that because, you know, then obviously you could be sharing it with all kinds of other people and they'd be traveling on your code, and that's not allowed. And so you're only allowed to book, you know, one property for a certain set of dates. You can't do multiple.
You can submit the inquiry. So like, let's say I want to see if they have availability at several different ones. You can submit as many inquiries as you want, but the system knows once you've booked, you've accepted it. It's all through email. There's a phone process and an email process, but once you've accepted one of them, then it knows not to allow you to book any more of those during that week. So it's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's it for the EU hotel, or I guess Dine and Stay Unlimited. Now let's go to cruises.
Can you see me?
Yeah. So as many of you know, we now have the live inventory for cruises. That was something that we got asked for all the time. And Lee worked her magic and got us the live inventory. So now, you know, before you go and book, you can take a look at the inventory that they have. So Lee, let's walk through that process. So you'll click see live inventory, do it again.
And here's your login information. So it's
Yep.
just, yeah.
Perfect. And again, guys, it's super easy to look at all the inventory. Once you're familiar with the sites, and you know, if you're already familiar with how to look for inventory for hotels or cruises, then you should be able to zip through this. It's literally just looking at the same you know, type of inventory and the same process if you were just to go to a cruise line directly.
This site is not happy with us showing.
I know.
You can do it.
I know. Come on.
We are gonna post a recording, the recording of this call. Each time I'll post it on the link, like on the agent bulletin board. I'll post it in the threads, and then we'll have it where it's up at the top too, so that it's easier to find. This time Lee started the recording during our practice session, and then didn't restart it when we actually started the call. So there's a little bit at the beginning that we'll try to loop back around and real quick at the end and go back over that, but we'll be better next time.
Yes. All right, guys. So this, when you get to the inventory site, you know, as you can see, all of these that say starting from no additional charge, that is your basic room. Obviously, that's not, you know, a balcony and all of that. There are upgrades. And as you can see, Lee is hovering over that. So it will tell you exactly what those upgraded costs would be if you chose to upgrade the room. So this one, again, I mean, it's tons and tons of inventory for that no additional charge. Just depends on where you want to go and when you want to go. So if you have something in mind, if you have like a port that you for sure want to go out of, or you know, an area that you definitely want to go see, Lee, let's plug in a region. So let's go. What area is probably the most searched for these cruises from people in the US?
Probably Caribbean.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this to pop open. This advanced search is a nice feature on the site if you guys haven't been on the cruise booking site before, because in a minute or 5, it will open and you can, you just have a lot more options of what to filter for. I wish it would do it so you could see it, but it's giving me a hard time. I just don't know. It's thinking so hard. There it goes. So you can take any date, you can take your sailing date out, like that defaults to January. But if you want to just start looking, you can do all of everything, or you can say, okay, I live in Texas, so it's really easy for me to drive to Galveston. So I'm like, I want to leave out of Galveston. Well, then once you put a port in, you can start seeing things kind of gray out. And that's because the only cruise lines available going out of that port will pop up. So you can get as specific with this advanced search as you want, or if you want to just be, you know, wide open and look at everything, you can do it that way too. But again, if you're looking for the no additional charge, which remember means 2 people, most of the time it's the inside cabins, and it does not include your port charges, your government fees, your processing fee, all that you still have to pay, and but it's listed on all of them. So here, I'll stop talking. Let me look at I'm going to just do a Caribbean.
Hold on, Lee. Lee, one thing. So where it says sailing ID, That's for a specific cruise, correct?
Yeah, that's if you knew
So
exactly which one. Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. So say your family members are going on a cruise and you want to join them and you want to see if you have no additional charge options for that cruise, or maybe a discounted price. So you can put in their exact cruise that they're going on and it'll pull it up for you.
Yeah.
So that's just a cool way to search, maybe if you already have a cruise that you had in mind.
We get to watch the cruise.
Hey. Have you been on a cruise, Lee?
I have. I
Yeah.
need to go on another one though. It's been years and years. They're so much fancier now.
Yeah, I know the cruise ships are so nice. All right, so for the Caribbean, you can see all of these options that came up for no additional charge. And
Yeah.
these are all 4 nights. Okay, are you clicking in one?
Yeah.
Lee found one that she likes.
I just clicked on one. I just wanted to get into the detail.
All right, so say you do see a cruise that you love, you come in here, it does have a very detailed description of exactly what the cruise is, where it's going, the map, all of that for this specific cruise. And then can you see like the inside of the ship as well?
Yeah, so a lot of these, all these links, you can find out more information. So I'm gonna do different tabs so that I can get back here easy, but like this one, I clicked on the ship. It tells you kind of a lot of different things, like a lot of information. What to expect for entertainment, fitness, what all's included on the ship, when it was built, if it's been refurbished, all the things. And then, oh, I didn't like that one. Of course, it knows I'm trying to show things. Here's a photo gallery. So yeah, you can see photos of inside of the ship. And then this other one, the other tab, this is all of their fleet. This is a bigger overview of all of Carnival. But there are a lot of links that give you a whole lot more information than if you just look on this original page. And then remember that, and then here at the bottom is where it shows the government fees per person. That's your port charges. And then every cruise has a $24.95 processing fee. So if you have found the no additional charge, you would just pay that $24.95 plus the $125.20 per person if you didn't upgrade. And then remember, all these are call-in bookings, and the agents are very helpful if you need to do, like, if you have a question of, does this room have 2 beds or 1 bed, or and then they can find you some deals. They may let you know about some other deal that's going on. If there's ever any specials, that maybe there's sometimes cruises will have specials where there's drink packages included or something, you can ask that agent anything. They're a travel agent. So, and very versed with helping, with whatever you need on your booking. So that's why it's nice to have the phone call, because you can get all those little things you wouldn't know if you were just doing an online booking.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that is, I think that's the pretty good overview of the cruises. Let me see. We're almost out of time already, Lee.
I know. Let's go back here. So we may have to do one. We thought we were gonna get through 3, but this is what you guys missed at the beginning. Is we just logged in. So Catherine went over the fact that you can just go to clubsecret.com. You don't have to go through your back office and log in. You do use the same credentials as your back office once you're logged in. Something we or Catherine went over, was that there's lots of information on the site other than just these words you see. So all these buttons get you directly where you want to go. So if I click view escapes, I'm going to go to the OTA and see the escapes, or if I click the let's go on the booking engine, I'm going to go straight there. But if I'm wondering what is, what is it, what's included in any of these programs, or, a good thing that Catherine mentioned was you're trying to explain it to someone else and trying to give them more information about what's included. If you click on the pages, so like if you click on the image or the words, then it goes to those additional pages that will show you more detail about that benefit. So this one has another link to get there, but gives you some information, some frequently asked questions. We're trying to keep these updated. So these are really good, just informational pages that some people don't really realize are there. But then we're not going to go over the OTA this time, but you can click right through to get back there, or to get there if you want to. So I don't know what else you want to talk about. That was pretty much all we said at the beginning that I think we didn't get recorded.
Yeah, I think that's it. It was really just to let everybody know that there's the information on those pages. So I think that's all we get to cover today. I know we were hoping to cover a little bit more, but we will definitely go through these one by one with you guys, just so that, again, our goal is to have everybody super familiar with the Club Seacret site and everything that's included and how to walk through it properly. And like today was the Getaways. Hopefully that helped everybody just learn how to search the different Getaways and the options that are available right now. And again, I can't stress enough that some of these options change. Like we are in the process of adding the Marival to the Getaway options. There's promotional properties that will get added all the time. And so the program might change a little bit here and there, properties added, properties gone. It all depends on availability. And so just, go back and look through your options and see what's there. But hopefully this helped everybody just get a little bit more knowledgeable about how to claim a getaway and see the inventory. So next week we'll go through the booking engine.
Next month.
Sorry, next month. Yeah, not next week. Next month we'll go through the booking engine.
And we'll post the call for you guys. We'll post it'll probably be tomorrow. It takes a while to render, but we'll get it out tomorrow on the site, and that way you guys can share it, or if you need to look at it again to reference anything. But yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.